What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. And we're back with our one-to-one. And we're here with Eunice Talks Football. We're saying, bro, you telling me?
Yes, bro. I'm good. Hope you're well. And I think after what went down last night, I think there's an extra little smile on your face today.
Yeah,
and it doesn't. United didn't even play, and I can tell that you're excited. So,
bro, yeah. It's looking good. I can't lie to you. It's looking good right now. It's looking good. I can't lie. Man, like Amarin 4-1 yesterday, bro.
Outrageous.
You know what I mean? What a way to end on a high, bro, against a top team in Man City.
Is that his last game? He's got one more game before he leaves. He's got one more, isn't he? One more.
That's the one that everybody's going to be looking at and saying, yo, what are you saying, bro? What are you telling me? You know what I mean? So for him to do that against still a Man City team that had Haaland, Foden, Bernardo Silva, Kovacic, you know, they still had their players. Okay, maybe at the back they were a bit light, but, you know, they had most of their team. They were expected to win against Sporting Lisbon. And yeah, bro, can't lie, I'm gassed. You know what I mean, bro? And yeah, people can say, you know what? You man said about Ten Hag. But bro, imagine you this every time you were about Saka manager, yeah? Because you've been a Saka club, right? And everyone kept saying, but it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same. Bro, do you really care? Like, it's a new chapter. It's a new like the book. New start, new content, you know? That's all it is.
You know what it is? People are scared of change on that level. But we're in a time where it's more common than ever to sack a manager if it's not going well. Look, in fact, yeah, we were ahead of the curve. Because in a time where Sir Alex existed and Wenger existed and people were still looking at those, we made it fashionable. Like, you're not performing, you're out, next. And we were successful that way, man. It worked. For 20 years, it worked. Everyone's hopped on that now, but they've hopped on because they have to, because the landscape of football has changed. Now it's about money. Now it's about business. And if business is being interrupted, a change has to be made. It's as simple as that. Facts. And more times than not, when a change is made, as long as you're hiring someone that is competent and decent, you'll get a bounce and you'll get a good way of playing and you'll get results. If you're a big club anyway, you will. So this was the right decision. And with Amarim, to be honest, I said when we were linked with him before we got Maresca in the summer, and apparently he never made the final shortlist. But I remember when we were linked and there was the whole talk of Alonso as well, and not to Chelsea, just in general. But I said that I had a good feeling about Amarim. Like if I had to pick someone out of the new gen managers, as I quoted it back then, I'd go with Amarim. But it never happened, and we're here now. But for you guys, and it's early days, but it's looking good. It's looking good.
Looking good. It's looking good. It didn't look good for you on Sunday. You know what I'm saying to you?
It didn't look good for you either.
I know. Well, we had an interim. You know what I mean? You had Maresca. Like, when you look back at it, and we had a little preview beforehand, it was like interim bounce. It wasn't an interim bounce, but it was almost like Chelsea maybe didn't believe in they were going to win, or they wanted to do it. Like, is that the worry for you, that lack of belief, you know, to go there and not get the win? Was that like for you?
I'll be real. Like, I believe we should have rocked up there and taken 3 points. You were there for the taking. But you could argue that we were too on the day, which is not how we expected ourselves to play. Like, we shouldn't have played the way we played. We just shouldn't. There's been games this season. It's not like with you guys under Ten Hag and the way it's not been looking healthy. Yeah. So you can maybe judge the level of the team as just being quite low. But we've had games where we look and we're looking decent. We shouldn't have showed up to Old Trafford in that way. It felt like we gave you too much respect. You're 13th, 14th at the time. We were there. We know what that's like. And when a team is that low, they're there for the taking. There was an element of, will United show up today? And you didn't. But we didn't. And that's what stings even more, because we're more in a position of taking advantage of that than you are right now. So it felt like a loss, if I'm honest. It felt like 2 points dropped. The fact we went 1-0 down and we were like, yo, what's going on? And then we did come bring it back. But there just wasn't enough on the day. There was nothing. There wasn't enough. We talk about us having control of the game. Well, we didn't really do anything with any sort of control. And there were times where we looked like we were going to concede more. So overall, we weren't happy. We weren't happy at all. No way. No. And now it's added more pressure on the Arsenal game on Sunday. So
that's what I was going to ask you in terms of like now, you know, you talk about a United team that's wounded and, you know what I mean, are not where they should be. Plus the Arsenal team that will play against Inter Milan. No respect to you guys, you're facing Noah's Ark, which again, you're going to rest your whole 11. They're not going to be able to rest their whole 11. You then go into that game on Sunday with a full fit 11. And again, if you don't win that game, like question marks have got to be asked of the players, the manager, like, because boy, it should be 6 out of 6, but it can be 4 out of 6, which is a respectable overall score against Man United and Arsenal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me, I think Chelsea must win at home, you know. Genuinely must win, you know. You're at home.
We have to. But because of, and look, if we bring it back, we got eliminated at the Carabao Cup in a way that was, I call it inexcusable, because it looked like we threw the game. To prioritize the United game, which we didn't sharpen. That was mental. True. And now because of that, we have to sharp against Arsenal, who we're above on goal difference, which is nuts. But Arsenal can't lose either. Because if they do, they go down to what? 8th, 9th? Like that. This could end their title race. It could end, like, it could send Arsenal into full banter, which we enjoy.
We love that. We love that. We will be there. We will be there.
But this is the thing. We have to win. They have to win.
Yeah.
Now, what I worry about is, can we handle that pressure? Because it feels like when we play big games against big teams, we're just not there. And we can't have that. We have to sharp against a big team. And it's got to be Arsenal on Sunday. So, I'm in a bit of a half and half situation here.
The thing is with Arsenal, they can either fight and show up and be there for the team and whatnot, or they could crumble, and Chelsea could be that reason. But I just think for me, there's got to be players that got to step up, man. Like, there's too much reliance on Cole Palmer, and everyone's starting to look at his GA now and starting to say, is he a flat track bully? And is he just there at a smaller team? But then when the bigger teams come in, he's not really there and he's not really involved. Like, what do you say to that? Because I think for me, there's an element of truth in there that he hasn't maybe performed in the bigger games. But at the same time, you still got to play everyone and still score goals. Because if you don't win against the smaller teams, you don't get to where you're going to be, because you only play this top 6, a few times a season, whereas the rest of the team, you're there most of the time. You know what I mean? Like, that's the bread and butter, you know? At home, scoring how many goals against a certain team, you still need to win the game. So where do people look at? Is it harsh, or do you think I expect more from Palmer?
No. I'm not gunning on Palmer, because it's as you said, everyone else has to step up. Like, Palmer is the one setting the level in the Chelsea team right now. Realistically, we take Palmer out, we're in a bit of trouble. If we remove Palmer, ask, where's the goal coming from?
Real talk.
And that's what happened against United. No one else stepped up. It's easy to just focus on Palmer, man mark him, send 2 on him or whatnot, make life a little bit difficult for him. He's still capable of getting out of it, which he did against you guys. He didn't take his chance. But you can't just rely on the one guy. Like, there has to be other players that take focus, that create that space, because if not, it's going to be very easy to defend against. So this is where we do need our wingers, our midfielders. There has to be an element of players rising to the occasion, taking focus, allowing opposition to concentrate on, we've got to think about him as well, and him as well. Like, see, there's multiple threats. Because if not, if it's just with Cole Palmer, you can't expect him to do it all by himself. No way.
I'm saying it's too much, man. And, you know, I mean, Madueke, you know, and I've seen a little social media thing online, you know, with people criticizing him. I don't know if you've seen it. Then he goes, next time you want a photo, mate, you know what I mean? You just ask or whatever. Something like that anyway. But they're watching, you know, these players are watching on social media. And I think Chelsea was the ones that are watching the most. You know, because because Jackson, remember, he was in you know, who's DMs and whatnot. Like, bro, them active on social media, you know. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know, so I feel like it's one of them where when you're at a big club, you get this scrutiny, man. I remember back in the day when players weren't performing with Jose Mourinho, bro. They were getting scrutinized. Like Robben when he wasn't going through his bad form, and like them man would drop, bro. Do you know what I mean? So you're not anything special. You know what I'm saying to you? No. So I feel like for me, it's one of them where it comes down to talent, innit? And I look at talent yesterday, and this is kind of like the main body of the talk here, was Victor Gyökeres. Bro, he is on a mad one right now, yeah? If I was just to tell you the amount of goals he's got already this season, I
swear it's like now it's 22 or 23 and like 20 or something.
Bro, he is not normal, bro. You get me? He's already got 5 in the Champions League. He's got 16 in 10 in the Liga Portugal. Yeah? He's already got 2 in the Taça de la Liga. Bro, he is on a mad one right now, bro. Like,
that's insane.
And you know what's mad here? Chelsea, if they think he's available next summer, they will go after him, yeah? Because they will not rely on Jackson and say, oh, but we got Jackson. No. They will want to go get the best striker in Europe. We have spent money on Xerxes. Cool. We spent money on Hoyland. Cool. But Amorim, if he says, yo, who do I go and get that I know? Who can I get myself familiar with? And Victor Gyökeres, you know?
Will he have that luxury, though, at United?
That's what I'm saying. This is what I mean. I'm caught in a very, very bad place. You know when you can admire something? You go to the shops, yeah? You're doing a bit of window shopping. But then you stop yourself from buying it. You say, you know what? Saeed, Yunus, I don't need this. You know? You must have that in Dubai a lot because, you're in the mall. And you know what I mean?
It's mad. You could spend for days. No, bro, it's true. It's nuts. Yeah.
It's true, isn't it? But you said to yourself, no, we got food at home. We got that at home. I've got that at home, but I don't know whether next season I'll be regretting not getting that piece of item that I probably should have got.
This is the thing, because last season, there was a link, with Chelsea and Gyökeres. And I remember us looking at that time going, who? Why? What? Yeah. Now he's killing it on another level. Everyone's looking at him and he's playing unbelievable. Yeah, the fee's going to go up, obviously. There's going to be multiple clubs interested. It's not going to be easy. So was that a missed opportunity for us? But you could argue maybe he come to us, maybe he just won't score. Who knows? Because we've had that before. So it's a tough one. But he's killing it at the moment. And it's not by luck either. Because at first you've got to judge and see, is it by luck? Is it a fluke? It's not a fluke now, man. He's non-stop. It's just insane.
And when you look at world strikers in world football now, I mean, who's out there? Like, let's be honest, like, you know.
It's a poor market.
It's a poor market. Isak is injury prone. He's going to cost you a lot of money. I'm trying to look at the market right now. Like, generally, Osimhen's that, you know, Galatasaray his thing. He probably would want to stay there as well. Boniface, you know, all of these. They're not bro. They're not. And
Haaland is the one that set the bar. Haaland set the bar. And yesterday, Gyökeres crushed it. So,
bro, the thing is about Gyökeres is the fact that he's so quick, he chases every lost ball, he stretches the defense, he's got this absolutely mean finish, bro, where when he shoots, he actually, you know, sometimes I feel like with footballers, they don't strike a ball well anymore. Like, a lot of the time I'm like, where's the good ball strikers in terms of, you know,
there's no accuracy either.
Yeah.
There's no precision. There's no thought. It's just hit the ball.
No. At United now, and the only player I can look at is maybe Marcus Rashford. He can actually like hit the ball clean. Garnacho can't. Hoyland is hit and miss. Xerxes definitely, because he's not a number 9. So we need that person to, like, you know what? Just hit the ball clean. Yeah. And with Amorim, he could say, you know what? And this is where, for me, it's like, it's a trial now to the end of the season. And it's a good thing that he's come to the end of the season. Because now he can say, you know what? I can work with Hoyle and Xerxes, or if I don't see there's an improvement and I see goals, Tal, come, join us. Because do you believe in our strikers? Be honest, like, do you believe in Hoyle and Xerxes developing under Amorim? Like, for what you've seen so far, or is it too early to judge? And differentiate the two if you can, if you believe there's any differences.
It's a bit difficult, but I'll be honest. Like, look, it may be early, but I apply the same logic to you guys like I do for us. And I do this for us because I want us to be at the top. But you guys, this is Manchester United we're talking about.
It is Man United.
Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't be accepted to go and just take certain mediocre levels. I got to be real with Højlund or Xerxes or these guys. Like, are they genuinely the level that should be at United? It's questionable. I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say yes either. United should be a sort of club where it attracts the best. Do you know what I mean? It attracts someone where it's almost a guarantee. You look and you go, yeah, that's sorted. I don't need to worry. That should be the case. So right now, Gyökeres and what he's doing, that could end up becoming a situation down the line, right? Where clubs will look and go, nah, he's a guarantee. Yeah, if he keeps killing it, it could be. And Amorim definitely knows how to use him. He's using him at the moment. So that's the thing. Will United allow him to have that luxury? Does he make those transfer decisions? Probably won't. He's going to be a head coach. I think it's your first head coach now. Welcome to the club. We will jump on that hype. We don't do managers anymore. So it's going to be something. But other clubs are going to be interested. If he keeps going, they'll be interested too. I will as well.
Bro, like, this is the baddest thing is that, this summer, it's going to be a case of like everyone just trying to steal each other's homework. When you're trying to copy each other's homework, like, bro, like, Mourinho and Arsene Wenger and that meme where they were checking each other's kind of writing, and like, bro, like, this is what I think football's kind of falling off, bro. I looked at Real Madrid yesterday. I don't know if you see the game. They lost 3-1. No system, no balance. You know? Real Madrid lost 3-1 yesterday.
I saw the score. Yeah. It's crazy.
Bro, and their team has got a full of Galacticos, but they're struggling right now. They're struggling in the league. They're struggling in the Champions League. And you can never write them off. But they literally went down the route of Galacticos and trying to get the best names possible. Like, they could say, you know what? F this. Mbappe, you go back on the right or left. They might sell Rodrigo. And then next thing they go get Gyökeres. Because they're that sort of club. That sort of club that if they don't have, if they believe there's a problem, they will go and sort it out. They say, what? Sort that out, mate. We don't mess around. So, boy, it's going to be interesting.
You're right. There's a thing about the way that football's heading. Before, like you mentioned Sir Alex, you mentioned Wenger, Mourinho. All these guys had their own ways. Everyone had their own thing. Right?
Yeah.
Whereas now everyone's trying to play the same blueprint. Facts. And then it just depends on how far you can do it. But everyone's trying to do the same thing. And it's just, I don't agree with it. Like Pep is accused of ruining football. I don't agree with that. He found a way that worked for him. That's original. He didn't copy anyone.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
I say copy. There's things you can take, obviously. He definitely took them. But he has a system. It's worked. No one can compete with it. Now everyone wants to copy. That's not his fault. Everyone else needs to try and find a way. Do you know what I mean? So there is a lot of that right now in the game. I don't like it personally. I don't like it.
Yeah. Just quickly, look, this table here. You win, you go potentially, if like a Forest lose, to third.
Would be in a great position.
Which is amazing because I think Liverpool will beat Villa, so they will go next to you, I think, for me, which is amazing for you lot. And Man City, there's no guarantee they beat Brighton this weekend away.
Yep.
So that's going to be a tough game. If we win, which again, it's a big if, against Leicester at home, but then if we win and you lose, we're 3 points behind you. It's a weird league, isn't it, this league? It's weird, isn't it?
Look at us and look at Arsenal. It's the same. Like,
it's the same, literally same.
We could any of us could plummet to 9th by the end of this weekend. Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
Goal difference probably won't allow that. Eighth.
This league is, oh my God.
It's mental. But if you win, you're in a great position. And it's international break as well. And this is why we need it. Because after international breaks, we're pants.
Bro, if you don't know with it, the meltdown for the fan base, if you lose to Arsenal,
it won't be accepted.
Oh.
It won't be accepted.
Chelsea, you must.
No, it's because I say, if we, for example, let me give you an example. If we didn't lose the way we did against Newcastle, and then we beat you at Old Trafford, if we were to lose against Arsenal, it'd be bearable.
Yeah.
It won't be nice, but it'd be bearable.
We're
not now. We're in a situation where, and we're not Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans can accept a lot. We don't accept a lot. Like we've played pants. Like we've had results we're not accepting. Well, this game we got to win. End of story. Bring it home. If not, we're kicking off. So
this time next week, Eunice is gonna be on a rant mode. You know what I'm saying?
The same will be for Arsenal, bro. If they lose, if we beat them. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Popcorn, we will be there.
Prime Arsenal content will be back.
You know what? And I think for me, I'd rather have that than, listen, we can catch Chelsea another time, but just that prime content for the 2 weeks that we have, oh, lovely. Sensational.
Hey, if Arsenal drop that low, then we might need to add another column here because we might have to invite them as a new mud brother.
Mud brother. Who should we invite? Let me know in the comments below. Eunice, pleasure as always. Big up for you for coming on, bro. Let them know.
Nice one, G. Thank you for having me, man. And we got Noah's Ark. Who have you got? Europa.
We've got Poak. Yeah.
Oh yeah. PAOK.
Yeah, POK. Yeah.
Yeah, good luck. We're playing Noah's Ark. We've gone religious. So I'll do that preview today, and then we'll look forward to the Arsenal game on the weekend. So you can catch me in the Talks Football. Yeah.
There you go, people. There you go, guys. Until next week, guys. Saeed TV, Eunice Talks Football. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Peace.